Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Winter in Alaska. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light, and you can see I finally got my front walkway shoveled out. I like to stash food in unusual places, including in this Foot Locker that I have. Anyway, I could smell something a little strange in this area, so I thought, well, I guess I need to inspect the food that's in here. You can see on the top layer I have some different kinds of corn and some cans of chicken. And when I was moving the chicken, these have been leaking. That is the first time I've ever had cans of meat the can didn't hold. I bought these at Walmart and they're dated 5/22, which, yeah, it is past 5/22 by a couple of months, but this should have lasted far longer. And so this is concerning that this food is in here and it's spoiling, and you can see it's also been leaking for a while. This is the second disappointment I found in my food storage in the last couple of months. A couple months ago, I smelled something off somewhere else with my dry food storage, and I was examining it, and I discovered that one of my buckets of pinto beans from Walmart, the beans were getting molded. Here's a reason why you want to have as much food as possible, but then you need to be rotating it. You also need to be inspecting it. Something I read recently, figure out how much food you think you need, and then you need to have 10% more because of things that get wasted, things that get broken, foods that spoil. And here's exactly what you're showing it is true. If this was the only chicken that I had, then I might be in trouble. If that had been the only bucket of beans I had, then I could have been in trouble. While it's heartbreaking to have some of your valuable food that we've worked so hard to earn the money and then we've spent the money on this, it's hard to see something go wrong. That's just part of what happens. Research shows that most families in America are already wasting over 25% of the foods they buy on a regular basis because they're not finishing it all or throwing it out. It's languishing in the refrigerator and getting wasted. So as preppers, one of the ways that we can save more money, have more money for preps, make our money go farther, is to buy foods that we know can last a long time. Store your food as carefully as possible, cool, dark, dry. You want to use it, rotate and replace it, and then be inspecting your food storage regularly. You don't want to find pantry bugs, you don't want to find contaminated beans, you don't want to find exploded leaking cans. These are the two cans that were on the top that didn't seem to look weird, but I don't think I'm going to eat them either because it's not worth getting sick for a couple dollars worth of food. Well, let's go ahead and open them. That one looks okay, but I don't think I would trust it. It smells okay, but yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to eat it. That one looks okay too. Let's check out the rotten looking ones. Oh my gosh, there it is. Look at that. The lid popped off. That is thoroughly disgusting. Well, there you go. That's my first pop top that ever popped. So I guess it does happen. I thought it was leaking out of one of these other cans. So yeah, the other three may have been okay, but I'm not going to eat any of it. That is really gross. From the looks of this can, I thought it was leaking somewhere on the seams, but it wasn't. That's gross. Whew. I have other chicken, so it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of this chicken. Leave a comment if you've found problems with your food storage so that we can learn from each other so that we can try to avoid these mistakes. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.